Welcome back, people. Got a tasty one for you today. Look at that. Yummy.
Look in there. All the way out.
Very yummy. Oh God.
Yes.
Alright, other people. So we'll get on with this. New caliper, disc pads, all that good stuff. See you in a sec. Just a little extra. There's the front back piece of the backing plate, and the rear pad's still there. That's good news. So let's get on with it. So this one's got inboard shoes, so you need to obviously wind those back off, which will be through one of these holes here. And then you've also got 13mm here, 13mm here, and then there's going to be a big ass ginormous bolt here. It looks like, feels like a 21 or something. Top there, top bottom. We'll see you in a sec. So, some 13mm to deal with here. Oh God, come on. Get a short one, baby. That's a 14, and there's a 13. Get a short one. A little bit better feel off. That's what we want. Dusty. Oh, do you know what? We've got a perfect little perch here. Look at that bad boy. Kind of a nice little perch. Can we get it back there a bit better? I don't know. Maybe we can get you in there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll get you there. A bit more up here. There's that one. Ay, ay, ay. Uno. Dos. We're not going to worry about this caliper, we're just going to get her off and we're going to bin it basically, as that's a waste of time. You know what we are going to do? Oh, it's missing both pads. Oh no, it has got it there. Well, we'll just quickly crack that loose. Maybe 14mm on top. Oh. That's that loose. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at that. It is smoked. We ain't even going to mess with that. We're just going to get that swapped out, because if that don't seal again, not worth it. So we've got a fresh caliper here. That's what's going to be right there. Beautiful. Because there's no point messing around. It's someone's life at the end of the day. Not worth the risk. So I'll see you in a sec. Oh, that was a big 22mm spanner we need on those. Like messing my hands up. I told you this before. Had a shock therapy on my big spanner. Look at that. Easy peasy, man. Same again. Torque it up properly, shortly. Oh, if you ain't got any of these, you should get these anti-vibe ones. Awesome. Nice big dirty weight to it. Change my gloves again, look at that. What's the point in that? There we go. Nice loose. We can get just kind of get on with it, I suppose, can't we? Get a bit of light in the situation. Just see what we're doing. There you go, look. 22mm head. Easy peasy. Lemon bloody squeezy. So, let's take a look. Oh, that's the rest of the front pad. Oopsies. There's your back pad. Smoked. And that's the rest of your front pad. So just a bit of the backing plate. So I'd say money's worth has been attained in this one, people. I'm going to say very fortunate. Lovely guy as well. Just one of those, as everybody does, get a bit busy. Life gets hectic. What can you do? You know, and then this happens. So fortunately it happened on his driveway, so not while he's on the road. So anyway, back in a sec. So I'm going to clean these up as best we can, as per usual. So I'll be back with you in a sec once I clean these up, because you don't want to watch this boring bit. It's a bit long, winded, boring. There we go. Now that's all tidied up. Still a little bit, obviously, crusty dusty here and there, but we're not going to clean the entire thing because that would take us a very long time. But all the pads where they sit now, they should sit nice and obviously be able to move a bit now. But don't forget, obviously, clean, re-greasy pins. So they've got nice movement because these are pretty dry, to be fair. Yeah, see you in a sec. So now the disc's out of the way. I didn't even have to hit it or anything. The handbrake obviously hasn't been adjusted in a long time, but there's no point me trying to show you this because with it on the car with a screwdriver. So what you need to adjust, you see this here? You wind that all the way back, and looking at that, pretty much closed anyway. So didn't really need any adjustment because it's not been adjusted in a long time. So what you normally do is stick a screwdriver through here with a torch, rotate it to where you need it, then you'll click it up or down, whichever you need. So obviously one way's loosen, one way's tighten, and that's how you get the disc off. I'll try and show you in a sec, but when I put it back together I'll try and see if I can get a better angle to show you. Yeah, back in a sec. I don't know, he's missing Harry today, but we decided basically that we only want to work 4 days each a week. So he takes Monday off, I'll take Friday off, which is quite nice to work a 4-day week, no weekends. I know a lot of people out there have to work weekends, but I'm really glad we don't anymore because it's so much better. And then we're going to grease these up, and we did get fresh new boots, so we're going to use those because why not? You get them, might as well use them, people. That is the only bit of hardware we actually bloody got in this entire setup, which is shocking as per usual, but that is the UK for you. And I did tried to find hardware, but couldn't get it anywhere. Oh, that's nifty. Look, you can get a new piece for the actual for the pin. That's quite fancy, isn't it? I've never seen that before. Fancy. Nice little bit of rubber in your life. So we'll change that as well, because we can. So you can get it on here if it wants to bloody go. There we go. Look at that. Fancy. Yummy. I like a bit of fanciness. There we go again. Look, how good is that, eh? Wicked. And we're going to change. There's that pin. We're going to swap that out. Give it a fresh bit of life on that dampener. Because why the heck not? If we got it, might as well use it. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, that sits a little bit nicer as well, doesn't it? There we go, boys and girls. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to get some grease on there. We're going to slap it a grease. Get my toothpaste tube. Get plenty on there, just so it's lovely lubed up. That's what we want. Don't want any frozen pins, and because the winter's coming, we definitely don't want any frozen pins. Look at that, yummy. And that goes in there in the bottom. Oh god, I took that off first, wouldn't it? Take the old boots off first, guys. Come on, off you come. Don't want to come off down, does it? Get off of there. I can put more grease on, just rubbed all my grease off, you fool. Come on, man. There we go. Lummy. Look at that. More lube than I need for the missus. Whee! Come on. There we go. That's all. That's a movement for plenty. Grease again. Baby. taster. Give her a rub-a-dub-dub. Want a bit more than that. We want plenty of movement, baby. There we go, bad boy. And we're gonna clean that up a little bit. The shoes up a wee little bit. Get my rag under there. Spray her off with a bit of brake cleaner. There we goes. Still a little bit cleaner. Get them a little bit cleaner. Bit of brake cleaner. Blow them out. If I had a bit of air, I'd also blow these up, but I don't have any air, unfortunately. But hey ho, work with what you got, I suppose. Back in a sec. I didn't show you these earlier either. These little pegs. These here. Size 12mm those were. See that and that. 12mm. Make sure your holes are all lined up, which they are. And then we're going to adjust our handbrake up. And bish bash bosh. That's our handbrake done, people. See you in a sec. So, to adjust your brakes up, just get yourself a screwdriver. Normally a flathead. Can't find one. Going with this. Find out where it is. You're going to need a torch light on the top. Look through. Find it. And go for it. You just got to wang it up. Just make sure you do it the right way. But you need to kind of turn it on this one. Looks like towards the front of the car. And that will send it tight. And if you tighten it up until it pretty much stops, and then back it off a couple of turns. Well, a couple of clicks. So you see that? Oh no, still not quite there. Needs another click or two. Where are we going? We lost you now. Oh, it keeps not locking up. Come on. Okay, now we're locked up. Finally, now we're locked up. So you see that? Can't move it. All I do, knock it back 2 or 3 clicks, just till I can hear what it's, just as it's just catching the drums. So 1, 2, probably go 1 more than that. It's because it's a little bit bindy. There we go. There we go, that'll do it. Just a nice little bit of noise, free movement, job done. That's how you do it, people. So, put all this rest with this back together now. See you in a sec. So, let's get all this back together now. And we'll stick our new caliper on, and we're good to go, people. Scroll, scroll, scroll. There we go. One's in. Second one. Let's get this one in. Oh, look at that. First time. Do you know what? Pink and furry, I wouldn't have bloody missed with her, guys. Yeah. Just can't do it today, can we? I'm going to take this off, because this is in my way. I'm going to take this badger off. Wind it off. I've already cracked it loose, so made it a little easier. I suppose it takes the strain off the brake light, even though it's sitting on the axle most of the time. Look at that. Beautiful. I stuck the new caliper on because it was dripping. Couldn't find my thing to lock the brake line off, so just stuck it on. Now it's on there. Easy peasy. And we get the torque specs. So, in case you wanted to know what it is, It's 160 Newton meters on the clicky clacky. So on the clicky clacky, it's 160 Newton meters. So I've got my clicky clacky out. I'm going to make some clicking noises. Hopefully. Pretty awkward spot for it though, I'll tell you. Yeah. That's some effort that was, wasn't it, boys and girls? Sorry, forgot about the ladies out there for a sec. My bad. There are a lot of good lady mechanics out there coming up these days. There we go. A bit of an awkward spot to do it when you're on the floor, but we got there in the end. 160 clicky clackies. I'm just double. Sorry, keep knocking these over. Ladies are interested in this. There we have it. We know them are going nowhere. Alright. Sorry, put the pads in again without yours. But that's what you want. Movement. Movement. Don't want to move the wedged in there because obviously that's no good. You're just going to waste your pads in no time flat. So, see you in a sec. And there we have it, people. Freshly on, so 13's back in, 13 back in. Again, no fresh hardware, but it's all good. Obviously make sure your brake line's not twisted. It's not what you want. And then pretty much good to go. Well, there we go. And a winner, chicken dinner. Peace. So now, got a bleeder up. And before you think this is some mad voodoo, I've got an auto bleeder up front. I'll show you that in a sec. So there's always constant pressure. So before you say, you need to put your pipe into a bit of oil. No, you don't, because it's got constant pressure. Not on this one, people. Not how I do it. So, get our bottle. See how much air we get out of this bad boy. Look at this. Let's see what happens, eh? Bottle, bit of pipe. Don't make a mess. Crack her open. There's all nothing but air. There we go, look at her, here she comes. Need to get a bit more on that, don't we? Let's close that up. We're going to need a bit more pressure than that. Let me show you what we're doing here. A wee bit more pressure, because that is a dry. My goodness. So this is what I got here. Auto bleeder. Get one. You ain't got one? Get one. Really great things. What do you need in your life? You just pump it up. And you become the one-man bleeder. No bloody dramas. Then you ain't got to worry about someone on, off, all of that nonsense. Miss me with that. Buy yourself one of them. I think we paid 30 quid for that or something like that. Don't get me wrong, that was on the cheaper side because we got it, actually got it from a customer, to be fair. That one. We had one before. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All the air coming through that bad boy. All coming out, are you kidding me? There we go, that's what we want. I'm going to let that go for a good while though. Obviously I don't know how much air that's knocked back. We're going to do the other, basically we're going to bleed the whole thing up because I don't know how much air has been pulled into this system, so we're not going to risk it. Bleed the whole system up. Get a good bit of fluid in there because that whole reservoir was empty, so this is going to take probably a couple of litres to get through this. So we're going to make sure she's good and bled. And check this out, lovely cup of Charlie. I don't get teas often. The missus only like coffee, so I don't really keep tea in the house. Because I can never be asked to make it. Because I prefer to make a coffee, but I prefer to drink a tea. A bit funny that, isn't it? So it's just quicker to make a coffee in the morning than it is to brew a cup of tea. And I know it's only a minute or so, but I'm pretty much up, out the door. None of this hanging about much. Oh, look at that, it's coming through lovely. So anyway, once this is blowed up, I'll be back with you. Peace. The final piece to the puzzle, people. The good thing I like about these little studs that are on these though, see here, locates the wheel for you. See that there? Just less stress. And there we go, look, nice and easy. I'm going to torque these bad boys up. I've just got to find out, oh sugar, we're not going to torque them up yet because we've got to put that on. I'll put that on first, wouldn't it? Duh! Right, oh that's on. Look at that, there we go. Nice and easy, people. Where is it? Shorting. A little zimmers on it, because that's how I'm feeling. Look at that beauty. Seated. And we'll torque these up to the right spec. Sure as I am. And we're going to put our handbrake back on. We're going to drop the pressure off the bleeder until we have to bleed that front one up, because I am going to bleed that front one up because I know full well it's going to have sucked fluid in there. So I'm going to drop the pressure off this. And put our handbrake back on and we'll torque her up, because that's what we need to do really. Oh yeah, oh boy, that's a bit full. Tasty. We'll be back. So for the torque on these, it's 160 newton meters on the wheels. You gotta then loosen them and then back to 160, but that's on the 15 inch. If it was 16 inch ones, it says 160, loosen, 180 then. But on the 15s, it's 160 newton meters, just in case you're curious. So, let's do it to it. I've already done that one, because I did. Crack them off, apparently. So it's a procedure. And you're going to need to crack them off a little bit. And then tighten them back up. And there you go, so you set the wheels apparently on this one. Right, and that's that all bled up. So if you did like that one, don't forget to like, follow, share. As I always tell you, probably sick of me droning on about it now, but you know what, press the button. We need you, we love you. Watch the videos. You may like them, you may not. You might get a bit of information out of it. See you on the next one. Peace.